Hey everybody, it's the Redstone Wizard here again, bringing you another Redstone tutorial. This time, what I got for you, as you can see in the background, is my stone platform maker. Yep, we're going to be dealing with that, and, well, I thought ahead of it a bit this time, and actually got at least all the major components. Numbers are not exact because I don't know how big you want to build it. You can make this as big as your simulation distance is. So let's take a look. Now, I've got a special dispenser here. This dispenser just has an empty bucket in it. So you're going to need a dispenser and empty buckets. That gets you out of there. You're going to need lava and water. Just 2 buckets of water will work because we're going to be making a infinite water source. And I'm saying 2 buckets of water for the entire build. Some observers, sticky pistons, regular pistons, honey blocks, slime blocks, redstone blocks, some glazed terracotta. I'm using the black glazed terracotta. And at most you're going to need is just 2. Some solid blocks, some stone, and some... And if I don't need to use a solid block, I'm going to use glass. Just more for appearance. So, pick your spot that you want and place an observer down, going facing up. Now, this requires it to be in a segment of 6. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the reason why we're doing it in segments of 6 versus segments of 3 is because of the way the control circuitry works. But most of the build is done in segments of 3. So take and put slime on one half and honey on the other. And you repeat this as many times as you want. Then throw sticky pistons on top of those. In the middle, put 2 more. Slime or honey. And then go out 6 more blocks with your slime and honey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and alternate. So we've got a small little platform here. Alright, now take whatever block you want and just put it at the end here. Now this is probably going to be the only spot we're going to be placing stone on, and that is more for water containment, so that water doesn't just flow down and it takes a while to clean up, and anything below gets messed up if you're using redstone. So we're going to set it there, and we're going to put solid blocks on here. 3. We'll just actually put another one. And now this is specifically for the very ends. So let's say we add another 3 here, we add another 4 sets of these. Okay, so we got it 24 wide. We'll continue putting in most of these. This is specifically, I'll hold off on doing the end, but I'm just going to block it off on this side. Just to show. So from your end one, you're going to place an observer, a block on top, get your solid block, any block you want, solid block here, grab your dispenser, make sure you put a bucket of empty bucket in there, throw let me get my regular pistons out, throw a regular piston here, with a slime block here, here, and here. Throw a sticky piston there. Get your observers. Put a temporary block here to place an observer here. Place an observer here. And a sticky piston on its face. Now, based on how you have what we're going to do over here, we're going to either need slime or honey. I'm going to alternate it because I want to keep it consistent, so with what I have back here. So this 3 section is going to be a slime section. This 3 section is going to be a honey section. So we're going to throw honey on here, and over here we will throw slime. But like I said, I'm not dealing with that right now. Now that we got this part set up, we're going to go and add. We don't need solid blocks there. We're going to throw 2 blocks down and an observer, a slime block there, a sticky piston there, an observer at the end of this with a slime block on top of that. That right there is our water filler station. So from here, you take your bucket of water, and only on 2 sides you have to do this because it will fill up completely. We have nothing but water sources here, which is what we need, so we're good there. Now, we're going to throw a sticky piston on the face of all of these, just like this. And we're going to go over, up, and over, and up 2 more. We're going to throw an observer under here. And then on this one, we're just going to go back up and over, up, just like that with an observer. This one right here, I'm going to be setting up so that it's not at the end, but when I do another cut, I am actually just going to put this over here, changing that honey to a slime. So now we got that set. Now, I'm going to put a temporary block here, grab our dispensers, make sure you put a bucket in there, and throw a line of dispensers. Go from the middle one, put a block, gap of 2, put another block, and on those, we are going to throw our observers. Now, like I said, I'm keeping it consistent, so I'm going to throw 3 slime blocks there and 3 honey blocks there. And now we need to add, I'm just going to temporarily place that there. That's going to become a slime block. Now, we are going to grab our Glazed Terracotta. All you need is 1, and you're going to place it there. And we're going to make a line there and a line there. Grab our slime, our honey. Again, I'm just doing this for keeping it consistent. And we'll grab our sticky piston, our regular pistons, put them there. And grab our redstone blocks and place them here. Now, now we can actually fill this up with lava. We have to make sure that we put lava on every single spot. And that is for when this gets pulled. So now we're going to connect these 2. Go up 2 and then bridge them. On one side, and this is where you need to stay consistent, add another slime block. And we're going to put a sticky piston directly on that slime block, facing it. Throw 2 more. Throw an observer here. Grab a regular piston, throw it here. A sticky piston next to that. 4 slime blocks with regular pistons on those. Redstone blocks above here and here. And we'll throw a observer there. Grab whatever block you want there. And a solid block here. Throw a observer on this back one with 5 slime blocks on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this right here, this slime block is our input slime block. This slime block is how everything gets connected. This is the pushing for every section. So you want another section, you just put this on, connect them up, and put in your flying machine with the delay. Now, the more, so that's how that's set up. So I'm going to leave that out. Now, take a sticky piston, go halfway in between, and throw a observer powering that. Now we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. We need to put a total of 4 sticky pistons with the slime block. That delay is necessary for this. And on every slime block, I'm just going to run this down, take out what's not needed. We're going to power those individually. Now we're going to add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 sticky pistons with an observer pointing down into a block with a solid block, a piston, a sticky piston, slime blocks behind there, slime blocks on front of there. We're going to add another point here, and that is so that we can have our pistons, our regular pistons. In fact, actually, no, we need to move them in 1. So we can have our regular pistons. Let me put those in. Pushing them. Throw slime blocks on top of those. We're going to throw observers underneath both of those. 1 sticky piston, 1 regular piston, and an observer there. Okay, now we are done. This is 1 segment. Now, to continue, you just take this, add it right here, and you continue going down until you are done and happy with your results. So, in fact, actually, I might as well do this right here. So, when you're done, we got that connected. So, when you're done, just add your extra. And this will go right here. Slime. 2 blocks. I'm only going to do the 6th one here. This solid block is necessary because what happens is when you activate this, it will power the dispenser, removing water from it, and then it will become a water source, and then move it and add another water source, filling it in. So we've got a solid block here, a regular piston, slime block, sticky piston, a movement observer, locking observer there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 with a glazed terracotta at the very end. Now the whole system will function once you put in the timer, once you put in your clock. So I'm just going to fire it once. And I forgot to put the observer here. As you can see, we got another piece of stone. So if I place another one here and push it, It blocks it off, and we got another piece of stone. And it is consistently staying put together. We are getting a pool of water, which is what is needed. The lava is getting sucked up and pushed out, and the stone is getting created. So it is, and you're not getting, and that's from a mistake from me putting the observer, but then do it again. Okay, so now to build the clock for this, we need to be able to power this piston. So I'm just going to stick that there with an observer powering that, and like I said, all you have to do is just connect them. They're a good distance away, so you could put a block here with a redstone block because there's enough space. You could do the observer. This is not enough push limit to cause any issues, but I didn't feel like doing that. So now we need to place there. In fact, actually, I'm going to switch these out for honey blocks, because we are going to utilize the honey block for the start stop, because you can actually stand on honey and not fly off. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but we'll set it up for 10. So we're going to do a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright, we'll throw our slime in there. We need to throw an observer powering this, so I'm just going to throw it on the back of here. Throw our honey back here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, and we need a start stop, and a trapdoor or a fence gate is a good start stop, and that's what we're using. That's our start stop. We can just stand here, bam. If we need a stop, we could just throw any block down there. We can jump. And that's how the start stop is. We just literally put a block that's going to stop the push of it. So any block you want, just throw it there, bam. You're good to go. In fact, you can even set this here and you still won't fly off, and throw it right there. So now we need to get our pistons lined up. Again, I'm just going to do the temporaries. Yeah, take out what I need, bring in all the pistons closer when they're done. Okay, so let me grab my redstone block and we'll pull them in. They get pulled in. So from here, we're going to go up 2, up 3 total. And we're going to go just make a line of regular pistons and make sure that they're there. This one will end up being right here. We're going to take out every other one. And this one can go out 1, but we need 4. So we're good here. So leaving a gap, we can actually move this back 1 and leaving a gap and put it there, there. Throw an observer here with a solid block here. And we can actually just do that with all of them. If you really want to just set it up consistently. Because now they will all push and it will work. So let's activate this. And as you can see, they're all getting pushed. And we are getting our lava. our stone gets turned, pulled out, and changed. We're getting our water source. And it's staying consistent. And let me start that again. That was weird. I know why, because it got pushed into it, so without the gap, this one will have to be there. It has to have a gap for so that you could do that setup. And it's going to be going until we're done. And then, like I said, just to stop it, you take any block you want. After it fires, throw it there. And bam. Done. Break your block, collect it, and then you can start it up again. Occasionally, you'll get those water slices. That's fine. It's not going to break anything. And there we go. And this is actually as fast as it can go. I did mess around with it, trying to make it faster. And found out that you can't make it faster without breaking it. So, I do not recommend trying to speed it up any more than it actually is. And adding, let's just take a look at this side. Adding more, like I said, is just chaining these together by any means necessary. I did switch it up over here so that I have a nice center line, which is off to one side. But it is a nice center line for building purposes, but everything is quick and easy, nice and simple. And like I said, you could have a block here, redstone block powering that to power that. It's up to you. That's strictly your choice, and it will continue to work as long as it stays loaded. And the reason why I recommended having it in the center is so that you can just sit here and go, let's fly off into the void and build us a nice stone platform. Now, what you use the platform for is all up to you. Personally, I would build a massive platform just to traverse the end, because I don't like flying over the end too much. It gets a little bit more terrifying when you forget to have coordinates on. So, yeah. But, yeah, or you can actually use it to build a piston bolt, or one suggestion of something someone said they wanted this to make map art. So, the choice is up to you how you use it. But you guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down in the comment section. If you want to support me, subscribe, join my Patreon. Link to that will be in the description. If you have any major questions, and I do respond to as many questions as I can within reason. Sometimes it does take me a bit to answer because I have other things I normally do. But you guys, this is the Redstone Wizard. Enjoy building.